Hey, what's up, and welcome to my corner of the internet. Today is the day where I give you my final verdict on an anime I've made several videos about. I've been up, I've been down, I've thought this anime was definitely gonna turn things around. Ooh, I just rhymed. This anime was able to get me at least interested. It had potential. It had the ability to give me a good story. I think it had a lot of concepts. It was average, and unfortunately, it continued to be average, and I think it's finally time for me to put an end to this saga because even though it was average, it did not stick the landing, and it had a lot of things that it just did not do good in its last season. And unfortunately, I'm talking about, again, mononogatari, malevolent spirits. So here's another video where I'm talking about this anime. This anime genuinely deserves the attention that I'm giving it because in its first season, I was not impressed. I thought that it dragged on. It didn't really try to fulfill a lot of the storied aspects within it. It felt like it wasn't really trying to be a story that really heated up and really paid off on a lot of its written pieces that was within the story. And I was somewhat excited when it got announced the second season. Hyoma was going to get another chance to go after who killed his brother and figure out more of what was happening with the spirits that were around him, because I'm not saying that long word because it's super long. I just thought they were going to do something. And in the second season, the first couple episodes, they had me. It was pretty sick. It was pretty nice, and it was animated pretty well, the fight scenes, and all of the payoff just did not land. The ending of this second season for this anime, towards the end of it, was just not there. It felt like everything was lackluster, nothing mattered, everything had this like happy-go-lucky, happy ever after ending, even though it had more defining factors to it. It could have been so much more, but this anime decided to peter out and not really hone in on everything, and we're just in the same place that we started. The anime did not change at all. Even though there's a little bit of a power-up, maybe there's a bit more defining moments with Hyoma and himself, but it felt so lackluster. It feels like his revenge was just overwritten for a random, somewhat budding romance, but the romance isn't even there. There was fights, there was confrontation that didn't really feel like confrontation. We had a betrayal that was actually super solid when it was written, once it was facilitated, and this anime may get another season, but I don't think it'll excite people the way it should have. It has gotten 2 seasons where it did not follow through, and it just looked cool, but unfortunately nothing really happened. Nothing was really that interesting.
Nani?
Unfortunately, this anime suffers from the just inability of going through with something. So, spoiler ahead. 1, 2, 3. Kushigi basically gets beaten or dies or gets attacked, and he's just down for the count. And when it's perceived immediately is he died, he's gone forever. And the anime changes. It's like more serious, and then they try to be more heartfelt all at the same time. But then they alter everything. Like, it doesn't actually even try to continue on with this alteration, and then it all comes to a head, and the betrayal, it all was leading up to this climax that would solidly be interesting. And Hyoma is being tested, and Botan looks like she is being highly stressed into a situation where she has to rely on the powers within her, and it happens. But the cop-outs, the way the story doesn't even actually try to facilitate more and go through with things, it just felt lackluster, and we didn't even have a good finale to the episode. We basically learn about Hyoma's arch nemesis, but like he somehow gets away and Hyoma attacks him with like this weird disc thing. Basically, it was reminiscent of like freaking Dragon Ball Z, but it just didn't hit, man. It did not hit, and I wanted so badly for this average anime to at least go through on with a lot of its plot points, with a lot of its perceived future fights, and everything lacked. Even the crazy talented girl that's supposed to be just this demon that wants to fight for pleasure, they nerfed her and made her look weak, and it just didn't do what it was supposed to, man. So I will say this had a solid start, but not a very good ending. So regardless of that, my thoughts on this is maybe it's just mid at best. It's not bad. It could be so much better. You could definitely watch different stories that actually did this way better. But this one, it didn't land the way that it should have. Unfortunately, that's just all I have to say about this anime. I gave it my best shot, and if it gets to season 3, I'm probably not going to watch. So anyway, peace, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day, and I appreciate you for watching. Take care, and be easy. Also, tell me if I'm wrong. If you really like this, please let me know. Though, listen, you like what you like, I guess.